The gates ain't ready for the big dog. Would Shane be telling the same Trump jokes but they're now about Uriel Septim? Like one of his best jokes about Trump getting shot but now he's making fun of the emperor for seeing you in his dreams. He'd be like,
I walked in, I saw him, I said, wow, this guy's gay.
me at 18, carefree with all the free time in the world playing 8 hours a day. The bangs. Me at 36 with a full-time job and a plate full of responsibilities. Maybe I'll get to play an hour tonight after work. This bangs. Yeah, but now when I say this bangs, it cured my depression for like 14 minutes. I'm over here sobbing while a lizard in a dress tells me I'm the chosen one. Betaborn. Spends 20 hours smithing for mediocre armor. Stops the apocalypse, still gets bullied by peasants. Born a demigod, gets bodied by a troll. Wrongfully detained, Imperials decide to execute him anyway. Chad of Quatch. Enters hell to give demons PTSD and take their shoes. Recognized everywhere. Starts off as a nobody. Becomes unstoppable anyway. Emperor meets him once. Trusts him with the Amulet of Kings. Betaborn spends 60 hours forging iron daggers just to get slightly better at forging iron daggers. Like, he killed Alduin, saved the world, mastered the Thu'um, and peasants still call him Milk Drinker and asks him if he gets to the Cloud District often. That's a Betaborn. Fandom is like reading a BuzzFeed article written by a guy who watched a Let's Play once in 2012. UESP is the manifesto of a 48-year-old elf roleplayer who spent 2 decades documenting NPC pathing. This man has never known love, but he can tell you the exact hour Mike the Liar passes through Bruma, and he will correct you violently if you say Imperial Legion instead of Legion of the Third Era. But I don't like the remaster. It's not the same as the original. Then why did you ask for it? Just play the original. Oh Darren, you won't play the remaster because the lighting feels off. But Darren, you installed a mod that made every NPC look like a doll, and renamed all the spells after vape colors. You don't care about artistic integrity, you care about making your dark elf look like Zendaya. This wasn't low resolution, this was vibes-based gaming. You didn't see enemies, you felt them. You didn't even need to read the compass. You guessed based on where the JPEG mountains looked the angriest. It's 2006. My PC can't play Oblivion on ultra settings. It's 2025. My PC still can't play Oblivion on ultra settings. Just imagine, somewhere, Todd, sitting in a leather chair, sipping brandy, tweaking the Oblivion Remastered's lighting engine just slightly worse with every update. I know he's doing it on purpose. Every time I upgrade my GPU, he adds more god rays. This isn't a gain anymore, it's a curse. Logging to see people's opinion about the remaster. What I found. Bethesda gave us facial sliders with the power of a war crime tribunal and expected us to make heroes? We made wet sock goblins. We made skin-colored onions with teeth. $80. DLC not included with 8-year-old game. $50. Base game includes DLC. I like Zelda 2, it's a masterpiece, gorgeous game, all that, but I already bought it twice. And now I'm paying $80 again just to maybe get a glider that looks like a fish? Meanwhile Todd's tossing in every DLC ever made. Horse armor? In the bag. Knights of the Nine? Sure, why not? Shivering Isles? Oh, you know, we're going back to therapy land. Let me see your face. You're the one from my dreams.
I walked in, I saw him, I said, wow, this guy's gay.
Okay, so here's the real thing from the Elder Scrolls lore. During the Oblivion crisis, every province was getting wrecked by the Daedra. Black Marsh? Different story. The Argonians didn't close the gates, they went through them. The Daedra got so overwhelmed they started closing the gates themselves. Mehru's Dagon opened hell, and the lizard said, thanks for the door. Guys really live in apartments like this and don't see any issue. Yeah, I don't. It looks kinda warm. One bed, one torch, one table. And honestly, the table's kinda unnecessary. Could probably use a chest for loot, but that's about it. Use your giant castle as your main base. Use your crappy shack as your main base. Yeah, the castle's got 30 rooms, 8 mannequins, but the shack? But the shack's home. Everything's within arm's reach. That's not poverty, that's design. Watch guards after defending against an open Oblivion gate for months while the player is off frolicking on a field looking for ingredients. They've been fighting Hellspawn for weeks and I'm here spending my time stealing lettuce and trying to balance a wheel of cheese on an NPC's head. Ted, we found you in the park throwing rocks at Oblivion fans. Morrowind fans. Why should they be happy? Meanwhile in Skyrim, Dunmer are shoved into the Grey Quarter with a leaky roof and an open racism policy. And you still think you're the master race? And you also want a remaster? But until the remaster comes, I'll be ripping on the Dunmer as much as possible. Follow me. To Wayne and Priory, right? To Wayne and Priory, right? You can hear Sean Bean realizing he's not gonna make it out of this one either. The man's played Boromir, Ned Stark, and now Martin Septim. But now that he's with you, he's gonna be exploring all the caves. If you want more of whatever this nonsense even was, hit subscribe.